Good morning from the Mariner of the Seas. Doing a walk-through ship tour in this beautiful view this morning. Starting on the top of the ship, deck 14, the Crown Lounge. Which on the left and the right, we have the Suite Lounge for the suite guests. Have some food and drinks, little snacks. And here you have the dance area. This really had silent disco last night. And of course, you have a bar. But I still can't get over this gorgeous view. Amazing. Then on the other side of the Crown Lounge, oh sorry, that is the Crown Lounge. What's this place called again? Ellington's, my bad. And on deck 15 up these stairs is where I'm drawing a blank what it's called. The escape room is at. The official entrance to the Suite Lounge. And that looks like it's pretty much it for this floor. So I'll go down 1 to 13. Beautiful view of the pool area. You can see the jogging track down below. People are jogging already. It's a little past 6 a.m. Alright, let's check out the back of that ship. Deck 13, the sports court. My kids already had fun out here. Oh, great. My shoes are going to squeak. That's not going to work for this video. My shoes don't normally squeak until today, apparently. We have the SkyPad out here. We have the basketball court and the SkyPad. Plenty of fun activities out here non-stop. So let's keep going. If you turn around, you hit the rock wall. So my daughter may or may not be able to go depending on the height requirement. She is already slightly too short for the slides, which she was highly disappointed in. I felt bad for her. just a quarter inch too short. And they said no. So they're very strict on the height policy here. And this is a playground area which my kids were at earlier, and they absolutely loved it. Tons of kids were out here. You know, it's a sold-out ship, wasn't too crowded. This is my walk with me ship tour, so you're going to be following me as I walk in real time, but otherwise, a little more refined one. I will show you how crowded it gets. And when I say crowded, I mean it's not as crowded as you would think. Oh, whoa, what just happened? No. Technical error here. Whoa, what the heck? We'll be right back after some technical issues. Yeah, I'll be back. Well, that was a quick. I'm not sure what I did. New device. I retired my old one, or at least maybe retired. Back to it. Back of the ship. Go up the slides, or that winding staircase, and you'll end up at the slides. These are side by side, so you can race each other. As I mentioned earlier, my daughter was too short. These are the height requirements. Where is that sign? I do not. It's a minimum height. Oh, it's full of flow rider. Okay. Oh, here it is. Perfect storm height requirement. She's just too short. Oh, is she too short for that? The cyclone typhoon. That means she is too short for the flow rider, which I'll show you next, but she'll be sad about that. She was wanting to try that. That just means when she gets a little taller, we got to come back. Now, let's go Royal Caribbean ship. I've already been here on, this is actually day 2. We took off from Galveston yesterday, and it was tons of fun. I loved it. I'm already loving this ship. My 5th cruise line I've been on, and I am very much impressed. And this is the flow rider, which is closed at the moment because it is super darn early. Can't get over these views. I'll get a video of me doing that later, see how horrible I do on it. I have very little faith in myself. And my, oh my. Gosh, look at that. That is beautiful. And of course, I don't think you'll be able to see this moon very well, but the moon is shining. It's like pretty in person. Alright, let's continue on. Go down the deck. We're on 13, so we should be on 12, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully you can't hear my shoes squeaking. If you can, I will definitely have to see if I could minimize that part of the audio. Alright, we're back in the ship. 12, we have Johnny Rockets. We can get some hamburgers and hot dogs. I'm not sure about hot dogs, but hamburgers for sure. Haven't eaten here just yet. Shakes, hamburger, fries, malts. Let's see if we can walk in. If not, we'll have to come back later. I think we'll come back a little bit later. Take a look at the inside. annoying. Alright, heading inside real quick, we have the arcade. Okay, so it's a little playroom here. And this is the biggest arcade I've ever seen on any cruise ship. I think that's audio, see how loud it is, I'm not sure. See, there's tons of games. They appear to be $1, $1.50 for most games to play. Let's go back into the arcade real quick. Let's go farther back. We'll be able to see the kids' clubs, at least the entrance of them. So when it takes the kids to the kids' clubs, this is where you want to check them in at. The honor kids 8 and below, basically behind here. See?
Oh my gosh, it's a slide. Oh, look at him. Oh, that's funny.
He thought he wouldn't like it.
Hi, funny. Daddy.
Hi.
There's like a little fish thingy in here.
Let me see.
Yeah. It's like a glass. It's a yummy.
Yep, yummy time in here.
Oh.
Could be wrong.
In the very back of the ship, you will have the older kids. 9-11 on the right, 12 to 17 on the left. Some uniquely shaped. I'm drawing a blank word it's called at the moment. They're not flat like they usually are. Air hockey tables. There you go. I'll probably jump into when I went to the kid clubs yesterday to get a view of it. A little walkthrough view of that. Can't do it today because one, they're closed, and after the first day of selling, they start allowing kids in there. You're not allowed to film, which I think is a great thing. We're going to enter the kids area without the person who works there with you.
Play any of the games. Simply scan the barcode into the card reader and press the small screen.
We have a little entrance area on each side.
Contact 0 using the any house phone. Bye, have fun. Hi, and welcome to the Mariner Seas Arcade. If you want to play any of the games, please use the
Right this way.
If your card is not being blocked, you need to turn and use the barcode to play any of the games. Simply scan the barcode into the card reader and press the small screen. If you need any assistance, please contact 0 using the any house phone. Bye, have fun. Hi, and welcome to the Mariner Seas.
We're all babies and tots here. This is one, I believe I mentioned earlier, that was self-supervised. Meaning that you could come back here, but you got to be with a kid. That kind of thing. Well, maybe not. These for the little ones. Didn't get a tour of that place because I didn't think about it yesterday, so I was too late. But Head back outside. Walking across the pole deck. We have the jogging track. Even though it was early December, the kids loved swimming in the pools. Apparently, it was warm enough, even though it was like 40 gallons TSA, but quickly went to 60. The hot tubs were full. Then we have the Sky Lounge. It was one of the mini bars aboard. And above that, you have a little viewing area. So I'm going to head up there next. It's a little windy in there, so we'll see how the audio ends up coming out. I meant to redo this whole audio. Because I don't have a wind card. We headed back down to the front of the ship. Down below we have a sneak peek of the solarium, which is the adults only area. Always love me a good adults only place. Hop back up a deck real quick. And maybe not. It is blocked off somewhere, so we'll go back there later. Probably wash it in place. What else on deck 12 we haven't seen yet? Oh, the Spa Fitness Center. Yes, right here on the corner. I wasn't there yesterday, so I'll string that together. Alright, we're going down to deck 11. The pool deck. Ooh, windy, windy. Oh, that gorgeous view. Beautiful. Beautiful. Go around to the Peak Bridge, front of the spa area, and let's check out no clue we need that, man. That was cool. I just can't get over this anymore. Man, this wind. I have to give me a windscreen. And here's the solarium, adults only area. Looks like you have 1, 2 hot tubs, plenty of lounge areas, a bar, which is not open yet because it's still early. Tons of seating. I guess some of these solarium windows open up. That's cool. Let me wash in that window. He's very respectful, and let's go the long way. Now we are midship of deck 11, the pool deck. With several hot tubs, 3 of them, 2 pools in this specific area. This little platform here is where they perform live music. And the pool bar to your left. Again, it's close, it's super early. In the very top is that sky lounge we were at earlier. And, you know, some funny videos on the big screen. And anytime these pools are open, there's always lifeguards here. Even the moment we boarded the ship, there's already lifeguards. Good amount of them into that. Lots of types of seatings, as you can see. And on one side here, we have the frozen yogurt. I thought it was ice cream. It is frozen yogurt. The kids were calling it ice cream. They don't have to read, but I guess they didn't. They've been telling me it's ice cream this entire time. I wonder how they react when they find out it is actually frozen yogurt and not ice cream. We have the dog house where they have some delicious hot dogs. I personally like the bratwurst and sauerkraut. They have a selection. Unfortunately, no chili. Sad face. I'll take me a good bratwurst and sauerkraut. Great free place for lunch. Alright, we are now at the back of the ship. And we have the Windjammer. This is not. What's at 7? Where should she go? Good morning. So we'll be back at 7.
Doors closing. Doors closing. Deck 7. Doors opening. Going down. Doors closing.
An absolutely beautiful view on our way down.
Deck 5.
Alright, let's see what's on deck 5.
Doors opening. Doors closing.
I think there's no one the thing in the very front. Let me double check. Ah, the main dining room. Yes, yes. I got a good video of that earlier. So I'll hop to that real quick. Then I'll come back. I love this little archway here. Unnecessary, but fancy. To our right, we have guest services, which I'll return to a little later because there's a few things I am needing serviced. Any issues, this is where you come. For example, I did not receive my inking set. And apparently my hot water is not working in my room, so I have to figure that out. After I finish this video, I will visit that spot. This is the next cruise desk to where you can book your next cruise aboard and get some extra onboard credit and reduce deposits. So far, I'm thinking I'm going to do that. Later, of course. They have a shore excursion desk where you can look at all their shore excursions. Let's see what we can find out here. Tap the screen. Tap in English, I guess. There we go. English. Oh, I gotta swipe my card first. Let's see if that works. No, we'll come back later. In case you're wondering what the next cruise deal is, there you go. To the left, we have the port merchants. where you could buy your discounted alcohol, looks like, and they store some of their valuables when they're not in the middle of the ship right here. Because during the day, the watches, stuff are set up in the middle of the walkway. But the fancy watches is in this jewelry place. Lots of other jewelry if you're a shopper. This is going to be your little spot. And your classic car for some classic pictures. They call this area, I guess, the market. Shirts, Christmas trees. Yes, it's Christmas time. Mariner of the Seas and some, oh, Louis Vuitton. There you go. Ray-Bans. Yep. I figured I saw Louis Vuitton. I see a Ray-Ban. There's one there back. And we have the bamboo room as a bar. I've already spent plenty of time here. Happy Hanukkah. Cute little tiki area. Flora Beauty. A fragrance shop. Place I never visited aboard the ship, but, girls might. Barnacle and Barrel. Have not yet had the pleasure of visiting this place yet. So I'll have to check out their menu and see what it looks like later. It looks like they have live music in here. It's a cool little place. I like it. Definitely visit this a little later. I'm pretty sure they have a smoked drink in here. So something was smelling very bourbon-y, smoky coming from this room. In the middle here, we have freestyle Coke machines. So if you have the clear Coke bottles, this is where you go. How you use them, I don't know. You use like they're just good for everyone, or you had to put in your stuff. I don't know. We'll find out. And the coffee place. I'm pretty sure my wife will be here. Oh, there's ice cream here too. Grand Glacier. Pick up some Starbucks coffee here, looks like. And this is where they have pizza too. The free pizza during lunchtime and dinner. It's just like some little snacks beforehand. See what they got. Just a legend. Arcade Mode Sports Bar. Arcade Maker's Sports Bar. An arcade? What? Another arcade? Adult arcade, I see. Pool. Ooh, a pool table. That'd be fun. Tons of games going on. Well, I mean, highlights this early in the morning, but it looks like eventually, if there are games going on, they'll be here. This is the actual arcade part. We have Donkey Kong and Pac-Man and Jenga and Triggers. Small arcade scene. The real arcade is upstairs we were at earlier. Chicken's rendering's about 27 minutes in. Mind if I edit some weird parts out. So I mean, I explored most of the ship at this point. Over half of it. Beautiful Christmas tree. And look at that. Love how it's decorated. Saw the Christmas tree lighting last night. Pretty fun, the kids loved it. Finished that lyric game show. May attend that later tonight. Look at that. Beautiful. Golden. Star Lounge, which looks like has art in there at the moment. I'll have to come back later and get a video of this when it's not full of art. It is beautiful. It just look crowded with all this art in here. I actually like these art auctions because there's free alcohol. You know, so you can buy the art, and I'm not art person, and now I just buy on alcohol because I'm older and I have more money. Not rich, but this is a library. You buy one, take one books. Not buy one, take one. Take one, leave one. Take a book, leave a book. And a few computers. And a few games. We forgot of bringing board games on this ship. Oops. Maybe next time. Alright, now we're going to go to deck 4. Very front, you have the Royal Theater. Alright, deck 4. Heading up to 5. Hopefully it should take me to the helipad. According to some other people I've researched online and seen their videos. It's on deck 5, but I'm gonna go down to 4, outside to the front. Looking promising so far. Can't wait. It's like an ocean. I guess tomorrow out here. Oh, theater's closed a moment, so I'll hop back up here later.
Amazing. All right. Now, we've got some questions for you, okay? We've got some questions. We're going to ask you some questions.
Alright, heading to the back of the ship. Or starting to wait back to the ship because we're very front right now. We have Izumi Sushi, which will be at Leta. Last day of the cruise. We'll be here. So we get a full view and review of that. I'm excited. Hibachi time. And we have the Schooner Bar. Have not yet had the pleasure of this bar yet. Last night was mostly the kids not doing what they wanted to do. So I've only basically been to one of the bars so far. But dude, this is only early morning of day 2. So eventually I'll have full reviews and menus of each of these places. And that's some very picture perfect places to sit and enjoy. I know this is some people's favorite part of the ship and how they get free cruises. Free cruises in air quotes, because sometimes you spend so much that you basically paid for multiple cruises to get that cruise. And some people spend barely anything and get free cruises, so are you a lucky person? And here's the casino rewards details. These are what kind of tables they got. 3-card poker. Roulette, of course. The bar in the middle. I should love casino bars because they're typically fairly empty for the most part. Not many lines. We'll see how that is on this ship. That's kind of my hack on other ships I've been on, is go to the casino bar because lines are short. Not many people are actively in line there. And when other bars are full, now I'm just walking around the ship, I could hop in, get it, and leave, especially before a show. Because all the bars near a show are empty and there's long lines, so you just go to the casino bar real quick, get a drink with maybe one person, if that, in line, then head back to the show, and you got your drink before pretty much anyone else in that other line at the other bar. There's your casino area. And this little part here kind of freaked out my kid. He was walking because he didn't realize this is glass above this. The 3D effect. And to the right we have, it's like more live music. I said left, I meant right. I went right. I was gonna go left, but there was a dude there, so I'm trying to avoid people. I'm trying to avoid recording people if possible. Not everybody wants to be in the video, so I try to respect that. Bolos? Something like that. Bar. Oh, I see my wife is behind me. That's why she texted me. Hi. That's what I was on literally my next spot. Little hidden area here. We'll see how crowded this is as the day goes on. I got your message, but I was recording, so I was going to go to guest services afterwards. You couldn't figure out the...
I tried and tried and tried.
Okay.
Tried it all.
Mommy.
Freezing cold, wildly cold.
Yes.
There you go.
No.
Thank you so much.
Can you pay with the app here? No? Okay. Cool. Now I can tell the people that.
I want that cup.
Oh yeah, they have those. On all their ships. All the Royal Caribbean ships have that.
That's really good.
So they have one for each ship. So I guess they'll go on each ship. We'll get one.
Okay. We are headed up to the buffet breakfast. The kids are hungry.
Opens at 7.
Yeah,
Is it 7 yet?
7.
Oh, okay. I went there earlier and it was closed still. I should be there soon. I have like 2 floors left. So. All right. See you a little bit. Bye. Love you. See ya. All right, now we are on deck. Tress. dining room, the lowest level of it, from 5, 4, and 3. And here's where the art usually is at when there's not an art auction. You have your photo gallery right there. And some GoPros if you want to purchase. We only have like one photo taken by World Caribbean so far, so we're not going to view those. Now keep in mind on deck 3 there is a middle of the parts where you cannot pass through. So if you're a Studio B, if you got to go past to the front of the ship, you got to go up a level, cross, then back down. So keep that in mind. My wife and I both got lost with that yesterday. I mean, I knew it was a thing. I just done forgot when I got on the ship. And Studio B is where the ice skating is at. You have a beautiful bar. And then see if this side of the ship has those windows too. On the other side, oh yeah, they have the windows. Like they're covered at the moment. These circle areas is actually a window to outside. This is where we saw a amazing ice show yesterday. All of our staff here are talented. And you can actually free skate here at certain times too, so we'll try that at some point. Not today. Or maybe today, depending what time they have available. But that is Studio B. As I mentioned earlier, I had to go up a level, across, and back down. So back through the casino. And not every place where they have little warnings that there's elevation when you walk, but there they do. I'm curious about a set of stairs. Okay, okay, I remember that. That's the part in the promenade I didn't know. What I went to was a little subway station reminded me of. Okay, that's cool. So Studio B, mentioned to us, is there, below us. Which is why we have to go up and through and back down. In the front of the theater. If I'm not mistaken, these are going to be rooms after you go a little bit, and it's going to be a dead end. Alright, now on to deck 2. I know there's a convention center on board. I know that's down a level. I can't remember which side of Studio B. I want to say it's on this side of Studio B. Now, if I'm wrong, well, it's more walking for me. No, I am correct, though. The conference center is right here. So you got a big group or a company. There's is your conference center. And it's closed at the moment. but that is where it'll be at. We have the cruise compass. Nine to 7. Ah, those are rooms. Crown and Anchor Low Ambassador. And if I'm mistaken, deck 1 only has like one thing. It's not even really. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just medical and getting on and off the ship. So I'm gonna head up back to guest services and meet my family for breakfast. So let's see if we get my hot water issue resolved, as well as where my Inky set I bought for the kids is at. So we're not in a room on day 1, nor by the evening of day 1. It is day 2. You're supposed to be in your room, ready. I understand they're busy, so we'll see if they just haven't made it yet, if they forgot. But I paid for it, so either I'm going to get it at some point or to get refunded. So let me ahead. I understand things happen, but I paid for it. I expect to get it or get my money back. Kids don't know about it, so their feelings won't be hurt. So I'm okay with either option. If the kids knew about it, I'll be a little more upset, but they don't. So all right. On my way to guest services. See you later. Stay tuned for more refined ship tour, reviews, trips, and all this stuff. I usually use my camel, but we are just winging it today. Ooh, activities. Oh, and I got a little something. Where's my kids?